Welcome back, guys. Nice guy driver. So, I did see the video. I did see where Sergio, representing the rideshare guy, sat down with the Uber executives talking about making some positive changes for the drivers. And it is a positive direction. It's a very positive direction. I don't want to downplay it. Sergio's probably the best guy to do it. I agree with the rideshare professor when they said he's probably one of the most likable characters. And he can easily get away with doing his own channel and breaking away from the rideshare guy. I hope Harry over there at the rideshare guy is paying him very well, because the guy is really making some positive changes. And everybody likes Show Me the Money Club. Everybody likes it. Even the haters tune in to Show Me the Money Club. So it's very positive, very liked. But, and there's a but, there's going to be a lot of positive things coming that I'm sure down the pipeline, like them not being able to automatically deactivate a driver based on hearsay by a passenger. What else that stands out? Start making passengers prove who they are. Just uploading simple documents. We have to do it as drivers. I wouldn't have a problem doing it as a passenger, honestly. A lot of positive things, but we all know that these things roll out very slowly, and for obvious reasons, they like to predominantly focus on California, New York, the biggest markets. And Connecticut is outside of the New York market, but we're usually last to get things put into place. So what does that mean? That even though some positive changes coming down the line, we should be all happy, I guess, there's still a long road. Let's just say there's still a long road for these changes to happen. And I just don't believe that it's going to help the majority of the country fast enough. But I do agree, and I like the positive changes they're trying to make, trying to put forward. And we should all congratulate, again, Sergio at Show Me the Money Club with the Rideshare Guy Network. So I just try not to downplay it, but at the same time, like, it's still going to be a long road for anybody in my area to sit and hope and pray that these things kick in quickly. But reality is we're at the end of the year already, and any true positive changes are not going to kick in until sometime next year, early next year. So I wouldn't expect anything anytime soon, is all I'm saying. Let me take a quick drive while I got you guys in the car. I'm just trying to figure out a way to give you guys some positive news. That's why I dropped that latest video about, how to make $2,000 a week as an Uber driver. Because I know how. I obviously know how to do it. Sorry for the pause. I was just waiting to see what this guy was going to do. I obviously know how to make $2,000 a week, but it requires a lot of hours, a lot of time, and you can't have a life. If you're expecting to make $2,000 a week, you're just gonna have to put in probably more hours than you had to just last year. I'm willing to bet that 80 hours to get you to the 2,000 a week. In some areas, you're gonna have to do more. You're probably gonna have to go above and beyond the 83 hours it takes to get it done. Just because the Uber came out and admitted the market's saturated. He came out and admitted the market is saturated, and he's going to continue to hire more drivers. That's why the incentives are going down. So is all this stuff that Sergio sat down with the Uber executive, is it going to necessarily equal more dollars? That's what I want to know. Is it going to equate to more dollars going in the driver's pockets? Probably no time soon, if at any. Again, like I said, because the Rideshare Guy Network, what areas do they predominantly talk about? California, New York, the big markets. Where does that leave the rest of the country? Where does that leave the majority of us? That leaves the majority of us sitting in the slower markets. And we're not going to see any quick changes. So that means if I could still get deactivated today for some foolishness. Not that I'm one of those people that normally gets into any problems, but I'm just saying. But I guarantee you, after that sit down, Sergio, he pretty much saved probably, if not all, the drivers in California from being falsely deactivated for some nonsense. Thanks to the devoted efforts of Sergio. I would say more so than even Harry. But I think the reason why Dara, the Uber CEO, even bothered to sit down with Sergio is because of Harry. Because he knows that Harry's going to keep it, I don't want to say kiss up, but a neutral playing field. They're not going to let anybody do anything to scare Dara off. Where if Dara went on the average typical rideshare person channel, they're going to tell him how they really feel. And that scares Dara. He's not going to do that. But Sergio scares him too. But he knows that he's in that Rideshare Guy Network, so he's, as long as he keep the Rideshare Guy Network on his side, I think Dara feels like he can make a few changes, and I'm not going to say it'll shut all the drivers up, but it might calm things down, if that makes sense. It'll calm us down from complaining if even just New York and California have a lot more features that make them feel better about the lousy pay. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours. I'm willing to hear it. Hit me in the comments. If you haven't already, help support a struggling YouTuber that's trying to get out the rat race by starting his own media company. So just by subscribing, you help me get closer to that goal. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.